Yeah, hello friends. Hello all. Very good morning, good afternoon. Today I have come up with something new video which most of the team faces when they have crossed some time in a project regarding the good branching strategy, which we evolve later in the project. But code merging is one of the most difficult part of all this. There are so many conflicts in the projects we have seen, and it has taken a lot of time in fixing the code conflicts like use theirs, use ours, and yeah, it creates a lot of confusion. And because of it, most of the time we end up in losing the time. We end up in fixing the conflicts issues which is already working fine in one of the branch and which is not. So let's see what I feel. I will be explaining you the simplest process so that your Git strategy and Git branching for your project will be easy for you to maintain. So there are two best Git repository, which mostly all the companies use, which is GitLab and GitHub. Based upon the license, you can use any one of them. So always go and create the first repository will be your main branch. So assume, let's take an example, you are part of a Samsung project and now you are doing an initial setup of your project. Let's say you are doing a setup for your SAP Commerce Hybris uh, custom folder setup into a GitLab repository. So you will have your main branch, which is your Samsung project main branch, and this is your source repo, basically master branch, because you have just kicked off this project. Now, I'm assuming in this project you have seven developers. Okay, seven developers, and seven developers will have few stories, few epic and task and user stories which your client would have given you. Now, what developer will do? So they will be using Jira or any attraction tool to manage the work or task. So best tool I should suggest Jira. It is easy and most friendly tool where you can manage your sprint board. You can create your sprint board. You can prioritize your work. You have the complexity of a ticket, whether the ticket is high, highest, low, medium. You can add the labels. You can give the efforts which you have spent it, and you can also attach the text test case execution over there. You can create the subtask into it. You can link a ticket to a different ticket and add a dependency of it. You can create the repo branch specific to your ticket, a feature branch specific to your ticket, and push your code into it. So Jira is best as of now. There is no alternative of Jira. So now assume you have a Jira ticket given to. So let's say we have a developer A, and developer have a Jira ticket number. Let's say 001. Now he has to create a feature branch of Jira ticket 001. How he will do it? In Jira, he will click on the create branch and he can go and create the branch name with uh, this ticket number R. He can take a pull. Now there are two ways. You will have source tree or you have tortoise grid, GitLab software. Mostly people are comfortable with both the software. I will be talking about tortoise grid. It is also easiest software to use it, and you can create. You can switch and check out, you can rebase, you can merge, you can resolve the conflicts, you can push, pull, you can do a number of things with your GitLab there. So let's talk something on Tortoise Git. Even you can use CMD command prompt. Most of the people are familiar with CMD. I will talk on both the prospects. So today I will cover CMD only in this video. And next video I will cover Tortoise Git followed by source tree. So what you should do, so let's say you have your Hybris setup, you have your in let's say in a D drive, you have let's say SAP Hybris and some version name, let's say 1908 version, and this you have unzipped the package, okay, where you will have many folders like bin, installer, license, etc. They will fill a folder. Okay, but in bin, when you go in bin folder, you will have the custom folder followed by module, custom folder, module folder. So the most of the folders you will have it. Now, custom is your custom developed extension in which your team will be working upon, and it will be getting committed into your source repository. We have to first in D drive you create one folder, okay, with let's say code checkout. In code checkout you can just go to the your GitLab, open command prompt here, and write git clone and the URL, which you can easily take from the your GitLab window. When you open GitLab, you see your projects and you can just have the clone option. You want to use SSH or HTTPS. Basically, you should use HTTPS. It is more easy, local setup. So you will have some big URL which contains your GitLab repository path, which you have to just copy and paste this. Your checkout will be done over here. Okay, your checkout will be done over here. So this checkout will be pointing to your main branch. Here the main branch is Samsung master branch. This is your main branch. Now you have checkout. Now you have done a checkout for the main branch. Now you want to create your own feature branch because you are working upon this Jira ticket number. Okay. So now how you will create it? So you have a command git branch, name of your branch, name of your branch, name of your branch. So the ideal name should be you should write git branch and here 001 with some valid description. What is this ticket for? You've added a valid description of ticket. So it is understandable. Like people can know, your architect can know what is the purpose of this Jira ticket, and he can in reviewing it will be easy for him to review it. So this branch will get created in your local repo. This branch will get created. Now you have to check out. You have to check out this branch in your local. Now how you will do it? Here we have a command git check out your branch name. So your branch name is what which you have created over here. This is your branch name. With this branch name, you will have to add in your branch name. You can add this branch. This branch will be getting checkout. Okay. Now your local is on uh, created branch. You can check command git status. Git status can you can git branch. So you can check which is your latest branch on it, and you can also use the command git status, which will tell you the status of the current branch. Now your this point, your branch creation, your branch checkout has been done. Till now, you have done. Now, but your code base lies over here, your suite lies over here, your software lies over here. You now need to update your custom folder with the checkout branch. So in a checkout branch, you will have in Commerce, you will have all the things of .git, git config file. you will have the custom folder, custom folder. Okay, these are the mostly two files you will have in your read.md. Read.md. These are the mostly files you will have it in your GitLab. Now we have to use one command which is named as mklink. Is nothing but joining two directly using junction. In commerce, we use junction to map the two folders. So the command you have to execute, which is mklink minus j, name your checkout code branch, your drive drive custom checkout branch. This for me is nothing but this branch and D. In D, I have the checkout branch. This is the branch. This is a checkout branch. Here I will have the name of my branch name, which is, let's say, Samsung main. Here I will have custom folder. Okay, with your drive custom checkout branch till custom path. Now this is your source basically. This is your source. This is your source. Now you have to add target. Here it has to get mapped to. So target will be your application suite path, which will be till bean. Then you have to create the custom folder manually. You can just right click on the window, create new, and then you can just create the folder over there specific to it. Okay. So the MK link will be done and you will see a success message coming there. It means your repository is been linked for the custom folder, same for config folder. This because config contains all your configuration property, which is one level above the custom. So it is lying in Hybris. So in Hybris, we have win config also. The same activity you have to do it for the config. Now what will happen? Then you need to use a software for your coding purpose. You can use Eclipse or IntelliJ. Both are good, but IntelliJ is more faster because it index your data when you load it. So IntelliJ is more useful on that front. Now, how to create the projects setup in IntelliJ and how to do a project setup in Eclipse? How to do the project setup in IntelliJ? How to do Hybris project setup in IntelliJ or in Eclipse? So we have the add-ons. Basically, we have the add-ons. We have the extensions or add-ons, which we can get it from the open marketplace. We can get it from open marketplace. That is not a problem. So I will tell you the plugin name in my next video, but let's come back to the branching strategy here. So now developers will go and do the change in the code base in the custom folder in the specific extension. They will write a controller, a facade layer, a service layer, do the changes in XML, create a listener. They do pre-process hook, a post-process hook. They have done some custom coding. Now what they have to do, they have to go back to their original branch, which is here. Okay, this is original branch. They can just go and right click and then do code commit from there. So this is your master. So here developers are committing after doing this. So developers, please note, okay, developers are committing the code in their feature branches. Then they raise the PR to master branch. PR has to be reviewed by the senior. So they have to raise the PR, and then that PR has to get reviewed from your senior resources. They will approve the PR based upon it. I will cover one more detailed video on the PR review process, how the PR review process should be. And then your senior developer will commit the PR and the code will go into the master branch. So this is okay. Now you will work in agile methodology. Okay, agile, agile methodology. Okay. In agile methodology, you have sprints, basically sprints. So you have, let's say you have sprint one, you have sprint two. The sprint can be of any weeks, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. After every 2 weeks, you will go ahead with the P1 deployment. Let's say the sprint is of 2 weeks. You have completed your story development in 7 working days, 7 days. You has verified it, given the sign off email, then you went with the P1 deployment. Okay. Now this is a process. Now sprint one changes has to get has to get sprint changes has should be merged into master branch. Always, simplest suggestion is raise the PR of sprint 1 to master branch. Here you will, if there's no conflicts, you will see nothing. If there are conflicts, yeah, you will have something in your hand to resolve the conflicts. But those conflicts will be not much if you're following every time the same approach. You can resolve those conflicts locally from the GitLab and always use ours then theirs. Because ours changes are recent changes which should be on master branch. Which should be on master branch. Ours changes should should be on master branch. And then you can commit it and then followed by the same way sprint to and sprintly. You can keep on doing the same process. I don't have this. I don't have the screenshots as of for the moment, but yeah, I will attach a screenshot, a Word document, and I will create a systematic Word document, attach it in my Google Drive. If you need it, kindly ping me your email ID in the chat. Please do like my video, subscribe my video. I will be talking about project difficulties in commerce and helping you out with many solutions which I have done in my past, uh, which can help you also on those requirements which most of the e-commerce client always have. Thank you once again for watching my video.